Ito na mga kababayan. Wala, ang dami ng pulis oh. Naglabasan na mga pulis mga kababayan, naglabasan na.
Huwag niyong itago! Ilabas niyo!
Si Martin Romualdez, si Sandro Calabasal, safe pa silang lahat. Kaya nandito kami ngayon sa 28 Forbes Park para mag-protest. May sakyan dyan, dito makalabas na. Lalabas na sila, okay lang. We are not obstructing the people here, but there are plenty of politicians, corrupt politicians that live here. So, napakita lang natin na no one is spared, not even the wealthiest people. Okay, at ito yung pinakamayamang subdivision sa buong Pilipinas, dito sa Forbes Park. Kaya we are protesting here so we can show the people that we do not have to fear anyone, no matter how rich or powerful they may be. Yes. Okay, tama? Tama!
Laban para sa bayan! Laban para sa bayan! Sa mga magnanakaw na politiko dyan! Lumabas na kayo!
Sa loob niyan, sa Forbes Park, there are hundreds of billions of stolen funds that we can take back and insert back
protection na magnanakaw!
economy. Okay? So, this is also a call for justice. Kasi pag nabalik na yan sa ekonomiya natin, we can start allocating those funds into projects that could help improve our country and our economy. We can start building more schools, we can start building more hospitals, everything. Infrastructure projects, education projects, health-related projects, everything once we take what is stolen from us that lies beyond those gates.
Sir, sinong tao po ang nandyan na pinapanawagan niyo po? Sino pong official ng gobyerno?
Nabaltaan ko may bahay dyan si Zaldico at si Martin Romualdez sa loob ng Forbes Park. Kaya yun lang yung target namin. Sinabi ko din sa mga residents sa loob ng Forbes Park na ang plano ko is just for Martin Romualdez and Zaldico. I want to see for myself what they have stolen from the people.
Wala namang paggugulo, sir. Wala naman tayong...
Wala yun. We will not open fire. We did not even bring weapons. Hindi ko alam sa iba, pero ang sabi ko sa lahat mga tao ko, no weapons.
Mayapang.
We won't bring any weapons. Babaril na kami, okay lang. Well, the tree of justice, of progress, is nourished by the blood of martyrs. And ganun talaga yun. Minsan, kailangan talaga may mga mamamatay para sa kinabukasan natin. And kung kami yun, that's fine. Because progress cannot be made without sacrifice.
Sir, hanggang kailan kayo magpaprotesta? Hanggang bumaba.
Kasi may session pa ako bukas eh.
Sino mga kasama niyo?
Kami lang.
Yung Pilipino!
Mga tao namin.
Pupunta yung mga Pilipino dito! Nagpamarcho!
Yung crowd nag-enjoy sila. Na-excite sila gusto they want to be part of the
May gusto kayong panawagan, sir? Sa mga tao? May gusto pa kayong panawagan?
The international community. Okay, wait, teka lang. The international community, the Philippine government, the Filipino people has always removed corrupt officials through peaceful protests. Hindi tayo gagaya sa Nepal, hindi tayo gagaya sa mga na nangyayari sa ibang bansa. We will do this peacefully. We will get Marcos to resign peacefully, and this is just the first step. Every day from now on, we will be protesting at various subdivisions, yung mga pinakamayamang subdivision kung saan nakatira yung mga congressman, para makita nila na just as the ordinary people, the poor people are afraid to lose their houses during typhoons and earthquakes, ngayon sila naman yung makakaramdam ng feeling na yung kalaban nila, yung mga naghahanap ng hustisya ay nasa labas na ng mga gates.
Sir, hindi ba kayo natatakot baka balikan kayo ng gobyerno sa ginagawa niyo?
Eh, okay lang yun, lahat man tayo mamamatay eh.
So you mentioned that this is just the first step. After today, what's next?
Bukas mag-rally ulit kami dito sa Forbes Park.
Sir, are we expecting na haharapin talaga kayo? Anybody from the Co or the Romualdez dito?
Hindi ko alam. Kasi si John Vic nandito din eh. Di ba may mga police siya? Mga 2,000, 3,000 police mobilized sa Forbes Park. Pero hindi pa siya lumalabas. I've heard that may headquarters sila doon sa loob. May temporary headquarters sila. Pero hindi pa siya lumalabas. If John Vic's watching this, I hope he comes out and talks.
Sir, dati kinampanya nyo si BBM, tama? So ngayon nagsisisi ba kayo na kinampanya nyo siya?
Hindi naman. Kasi yung, pag kinumpara mo yung mga speech ni BBM nung 2022 at nung 2025, then they're very different people. Kasi pag nakita mo yung mga pinagsasabi ni BBM ngayon, it's very chaotic, very unsure. Pero nung 2022, at that time, no one could have blamed anyone for believing in him because he actually had a vision of unity and a vision of hope for our future. Now, sobrang dami nang nawala ng tiwala sa kanya, and I think it's time for him to resign.
Sa tingin nyo, sir, bakit nagkaganito yung pamumuno?
Hindi natin alam. Maybe he just prioritized his own interests and his own family's interests over the interests of the people. Maybe he was a good person back then, pero masyado siyang natakot na baka mapatalsik siya ulit. So he tried to collect all the resources for himself so that he will always have power. Hindi natin alam. I can't speak for BBM or in BBM's behalf, but for Marcos, I just hope he starts to understand what the people feel about it.
Sir, thank you. Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Sir,
you.
another one from me. You're a government official,
Yes.
and apparently you're protesting against the highest executive. Have you given a heads up to other government officials regarding your protest today po?
Well, firstly, I'm not the only government official that is protesting. There are plenty of other protesters from different sides of the government. From the Senate, we have people who joined the Trillion Peso March, and from Congress as well. So we have different methods, but at the end of the day, what we want is to just get the money of the people back and to imprison those who have stolen.
Sir, gaano kalakas yung power, I mean yung force ng other government officials or namumuong samahan or grupo against the highest executive po na nagpo-protesta?
Well, it grows every day. We are growing, and that's what's important. And hopefully, once they see the potential damage corruption is causing our country, our numbers will grow even more and more.
Sir, last na po from me. The president might be sleeping right now or hindi natin lang kung ano ginagawa niya, but you're here outside protesting. Anything you want to say from him to him?
Sir, ulit.
Any words, sir, any words?
Start listening to the people, or maybe you won't have the opportunity anymore if it's too late. Kasi at the end of the day, you're brought to that position by the people, and once you start considering your family above the family of others, then the people will do the same. They'll start considering the interests of their own families over your family. Okay? Because the people believed in you, and there are still some who do. The question here is now, should they continue believing in you? Could you give a reason for the people to continue believing in you? Kasi maraming mga sa kanya. We believed in you, all of us did. We all thought you would make things better, but things are not better. Our economy is collapsing. The peso is rapidly deteriorating. Our stock market also crashed, and now we are facing instability in Mindanao. There's a possibility of secession again. What else? Hundreds of billions have been stolen, so investors are losing confidence in our government, and there might also be mass resignations soon in the reserves, the military, due to loss of confidence from the government. So it's all Marcos's choice.
Sir, last na sir, ba't nyo ginagawa to sir? Bakit nyo ginagawa?
Why are you here?
Wala akong ibang magawa today eh. Bored lang, imbis na maglaro ako, mag-games na ako sa bahay or manood ng mga...
Ginagawa ko para kasama tayo sa kalaban to.
At least I am doing something productive. And this is all part of my role as a public official. Kailangan talaga nating labanan ng corruption. And if I cannot fight from within Congress due to the lack of numbers, then here where I do have numbers is where I will fight.
Sir, do you have any calls to your fellow Filipino citizens regarding yung ginagawa ninyo po ngayon? Do you want them to do the same thing? Or
Yes, of course. They are doing the same thing, and they will be doing the same thing. We'll have more. There will be more and more anger towards corruption. As long as no one's being imprisoned, no money is being returned to our government. Ang nangyari yung kay Ping Lacson, di ba? Yung sabi niya, ang meriton. We do not want it. We want the trillion stolen back. Okay, hindi lang yung this year, for last year, last year, the whole Marcos administration, ever since Romualdez took office and became the Speaker of the House, dun nag-umpisa lahat, madami na tayong nakita din from the 2024 budget and also the very corrupt 2026 budget. As we can see from the recent debates, I personally interpreted the PCO budget na natin 2.6 billion saan na gagamitin yan. And then please,
Wala kami tiwala sa inyo!
as we've also seen,
lumabas na sila,
the minority is also against the budget plan. There are plenty of congressmen that are starting to become opposite as to the corruption of the 2026 budget. So yun, pag manakaon ulit tayo, then will be in the same place next year. And that's what I don't want to happen. That's why gusto ko next year, andun ako nasa bahay lang, naglalaro lang, or nagpapahinga lang, nag-ipag-date sa mga ebobs. I just want to have a happy life, and I prefer not to be protesting next year again. So hopefully the administration starts fixing things, because for the past few months we have not seen any improvement. If anything, things got worse.
alright.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Salamat po.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, yung sinabi niyo magpaprotest.
Baka gusto mo sabihin niyo sa mga
Surprise kasi ano eh. Ang problema paano sabi natin.
Tama!
Early announcement. Sabihin mo nila na magnanakaw sila kung magkano magnanakaw. Tama! Mag-announce sila kung magkano at kailan sila magnanakaw. Para ano, may exchange of
Ibig sabihin, thank you, Kong! Dapat sa inyo, Pilipino ha, kasi kung hindi, delikado ha. Kong, nasa likod mo kami, Kong Kiko! Ibig sabihin, neutral ha, neutral kayo!